Hi friends, this is Anupam Tripathi. I'm a social rights activist and an animal rights activist, and also the founder and trustee of Fight for Animal Rights India, an NGO fighting for social causes, environmental causes, animal rights causes. We are a 100% charitable unit recognized by the Government of India and the Ministry, carrying out charitable purposes. My NGO has filed a public interest litigation in the Honorable Supreme Court to save the tigers in the wild of India. After one long year, more than a year long, of research done on this topic, getting to the depths of what are the problems of the tiger, filing a series of RTIs, getting responses thereof, studying Project Tiger 1, studying recommendations made by Project Tiger 2, blunders committed by Project Tiger 2. After going through all of that, once we were in a position to have enough ammunition to approach the Honorable Supreme Court to save the Indian tiger and expose some of the blunders committed by Project Tiger 2 committee, we filed our PIL. Now through this great platform, a fundraiser on Keto, which offers you a series of options and conveniences to contribute, to donate, whether it be Paytm or cash pickup or check or internet banking or credit card or debit card. You can pay through any of these vast mediums to back this fundraiser to save the Indian tiger. I appeal to you, to your conscience, to your kindness and generosity to save the Indian tiger, because the tiger is not just my responsibility, it's your responsibility as well. And let me just give you a few statistics so that you understand what I'm talking about. In 1900, there were 1 lakh tigers in India. In 1975, that number fell to 1100. Project Tiger 1 was initiated under the leadership of Srimati Indira Gandhi. In 1979, the numbers of the tigers in the wild of India rose to 4,500, which has been the highest number of the Indian tiger in the wild post-independence. In 2004, this number fell down to a drastic 1,300 when the Sariska fiasco happened and the government led by Manmohan Singh ji realized that there were no tigers in Sariska anymore. They had all been poached and killed. Then Project Tiger 2 was initiated. Project Tiger 2 made a series of recommendations, took measures and action, and did wonderful. Today that number, the count of the Indian tiger, is at 2,500. As good as it sounds, there is more than meets the eye, and that is this. While Project Tiger made a series of very good recommendations, they made a couple of blunders, big blunders, which has caused the death of a large number of thousands of tigers in the wild of India between 2004 and 2017. And this blunder was that Project Tiger left the villagers in the territory of the tigers and allowed them to prosper there. These villagers pilfered into the tiger core areas, the buffer zones, and in the last, between 2004 to 2017, in the last 13 years, thousands of tigers have been killed due to poisoning by the villagers. Another 1,000 of tigers have been killed by forest guards who are meant to protect our tigers in the garb of tiger on the attack or man-eater tiger. It needs to be understood, friends, that if you're serious about saving the tiger and the villager cannot be allowed to coexist. It's a recipe for disaster. Interestingly, when this was recommended in Project Tiger 2, two of the best names who have worked and dedicated their entire lives to save the tiger, Belinda Wright and Balmik Thapar, And in those days, now late Fateh Singh Rathod, they disagreed. They did not. And they were of the unanimous opinion that the villager must not be allowed to live in the territory of the tiger. Unfortunately, their opinion was not taken on record. Their dissent votes were ignored, and Project Tiger 2 committee led by Srimati Sunita Narayan went forward and created this blunder, leading to the resignations of Belinda Wright and Valmik Thapar. All these intricacies have been studied and researched by my NGO, by my team, over the last 1 year, and now we are approaching the Supreme Court to correct this wrong and to save the Indian tiger. By the means of this fundraiser, through this great platform of Keto, I appeal to all of you, to your conscience, to your kindness, to your generosity, to back this fundraiser, to donate, to contribute, to open your hearts, to save the Indian tiger. Because the Indian tiger is not my responsibility alone, it's your responsibility too. And you would not find one soul in this country or in the world who would say that the Indian tiger does not deserve to be saved. Frankly, it is essential, I believe, to save the Indian tiger. Because if you save the tiger, you save the forests. You save the rivers, you save the natural resources, you save the flora, fauna. You save water, you save life, you save you and I. If the tiger dies, you wouldn't be able to stop the miners from entering, the tree fellers from entering the areas, the builders from taking over land, making buildings, and committing a absolute, not just chaos, but a disaster on our protected green forests areas, which is a source of oxygen, water. And if that goes, we'll all be in trouble. The Indian tiger in the wild is calling you. He needs your help. Help us, my NGO, help you save the Indian tiger. Contribute today. Be kind and generous in your contributions. Thank you.